no little baby, that's me. That's us, that's my team. Whoa, we gon' do it for the Beto. Forever we faithful. Forever we faithful. Not again. Forever we faithful.
Niner my gang, whoa, that back came real fast. I feel like Usain Bolt. These teams not like us, they not in the same boat. We beat all the big teams, we got all the big rings. They red and that gold. We ball never fold, grind stay in that mold. Another ring is the goal. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. It's a scary sight, a Niner jersey and a cut. Faithful to the Beta, Niner gang, yeah we up, living plush. Soon as you look up, another touch. Damn, it ain't next year, it's our year. Now, crowd full of red, white, and gold, screaming loud. Let's get it in, let's get it in. Niner gang, another win. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Fair Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Free and joined by me and my co-host tonight. We got the one and only Terror Dome in the house.
What's up, folks?
And we got 49er Media. How we doing, guys?
Dude, that intro always gets me, man. It's
nice. It's good.
So,
it's good. It's fire. It's fire.
So shout out to Beto doing putting all the video together, and shout out to Travis King and I Am Sue for the song.
Nice.
Oh man, that's a nice one, B-Dub.
Yeah, that's dope to get like actual Niners.
Got the rapper lay his track, and then the other rapper's supposed to do a duet. He said, "Hold on, let me go back and do my lyrics again."
Yeah, I know. I talked to Travis King and see if it was cool to use his song because honestly, it slapped. So I was like, it went well for our podcast because we're called Forever Faithful, right? So might as well. So yeah, he said it was fine, and we went ahead and did it.
Awesome.
What's going on, Niner Empire?
That's my boy. On.
All right. Well, we're down to 53 men on the Niners.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right into it. We'll go ahead and talk about who we think. Basically, like how we feeling about it. Are we shocked about some of the players that that made it and some that didn't and all that good stuff? So let's get right into it. Jared,
I guess we can go by position and then maybe just kind of talk.
Yeah, let me bring it up real quick.
We can start with that offensive line because that was the surprise for me.
Yeah, dude. Okay, let me see. Hold on.
I sure alluded to it earlier before we actually came on live, man. I thought we'd brother-in-law it and keep Nick Zakelj. I was hoping that Drew Moss.
I know. I thought they're
be here.
Their quarterback happy.
Yeah.
And, all right, here we go.
They got him. The
O-line. We got Ben Bartch, Jake Brindle, Burford, Connor Colby, Matt Hennessy, Colton McKivitz. Drew Moss actually made the squad too, which I was impressed. Austin and Pleasance, Dominic Cooney, and then Trent Williams. Am I missing anybody else?
No, not for the offensive line.
That's what I got. Yeah.
All right.
It was a pleasant surprise that Drew Moss is because I just knew for sure they'd be like, well, Nick Zakelj's the guy, so we got to keep him. And he was Brock's roommate at one time, but
I was very surprised about like Matt Hennessy because that was one of the guys I just didn't have making it. But then after seeing that they got rid of Zakelj, I thought it made sense because Zakelj was, supposed to be kind of your backup center anyways. Drew Moss, they might work him in there, but, he's going to be your interior guys, which I actually like too because my issue here is Ben Bartch cannot stay healthy on this roster. So I'm glad that they have depth, Connor Colby as well.
Yeah.
I know they're working Burford, on the tackle spot, but heck, man, if hopefully knocking on wood, it doesn't get that bad. But if it does, then you could put Burford even inside. So
and Burford looked like he's, we know what happened in the Super Bowl. Everybody's gonna remember that moment. It's dubious, but he was, adequate for what we do here. He was splitting times with Feliciano, and I still hear Feliciano is out there on the outside chance. But that's a nice contingent, given the fact that history of Ben Barch because he'll give you some nice reps, and then they say, "Oh, he's he's under the blue tent." Oh yeah, he's gonna be gone for two.
He's working on the sideline when it's like, you didn't tell us anything about that during the game, man. Like, what's going on?
Right. So Ben, I mean, we all feel some type of way with Ben Barch, right, and Jake Brindle. Now,
I'm not gonna lie, I think they should get rid of Ben Barch, and there's a guy that I kind of like that got waived today by the Patriots.
Yeah.
And, what's his name? I just had it in Cole Strange.
I've heard of him. He's Patriot or the Falcons?
Patriots.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of him.
I mean, he's young, so he fits the Niners mold of, trying to get younger.
What up, Niners? Would it be? We here. We trimmed it on down on Rasta Tuesday, man. You got the Rastafarians.
Yep. So I do have to say too, there's been a lot of offensive tackle guys getting released today too from a bunch of
even
teams.
Interior guys that I like other than Cole Strange. I feel
so I mean, like, I know we have about 10 offensive line guys.
We got 10. Yeah, we got 10.
We have a lot of offensive line and defensive line that we.
Yeah, so that's what I will say before. I don't want to mention the players as much because I know we're to the defensive line, but during the offseason, I've said they need to follow the Eagles mold, and that was the trenches. So I'm very happy that they have.
Yeah,
anyone.
Honestly, I feel like they are kind of copying what the Eagles are doing. What they did last.
Yeah, have the big giant guy in the middle. Alfred Collins.
That's good football. It starts in the trenches, man. That surge, either you're giving up the run and you can run, or dude, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna tell on you. You need the trenches. It starts with the engine of the car, the center, the nucleus.
Yeah. I'm hoping our O-line is a little bit better compared to how we was last year, with these new additions to the O-line, right? Like Connor Coley, Hennessy, Drew Moss, Pleasance. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on the O-line? Do you think they'll be better this year a little bit, at least this season?
I definitely hope so.
my still question is, even though I mentioned that these guys can play tacklers, I feel like we don't have a true swing tackle.
Right.
Which that's the part that concerns me in terms of the offensive line. I like the depth in the interior, but Trent Williams, we know that he's obviously getting up there in age and does tend to miss a few games. And so I'm just not sure right now. Maybe they're gonna claim some guy, and maybe like a guy like Pleasance or Hennessy end up getting cut or something.
I'm always looking at Adam Schefter and seeing I seen Laquan Treadwell got released. That's a nice wide receiver. I know coming out of Ole Miss, I was really impressed with him. Hey, we're taking a look at, because we're thin at wide receiver, given injuries, suspensions, and everything else.
Yeah, I also like Palmer, who the Buccaneers released today. What's his first name?
So, speaking of which, while we're talking about receivers, we'll go ahead and go over it real quick. Got Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Jacob Cowing, who's on the IR. With the
expected to go on IR.
Yeah. Sky Moore and Jordan Watkins. So we are definitely hurting at receiver.
Yeah.
Just like media said before we started the show, is looks like Marcus MVS basically is interested in joining the Niners. So who knows about him joining? There's a couple other guys I think that are out there.
I mean, they were interested in Amari Cooper, right? We saw that report before he went back to the Raiders.
Yeah, they were.
Jacoby Myers. I know some people have kind of thrown that name out because he's requested a trade, and apparently Niners are a team interested last off season.
Yeah,
right.
We had interest in Mechie as well, but he went on and chose with the Eagles. So, with the suspension coming up, DeMarcus Robertson, I see 3 games. Brandon Ayuk's not going to be back to about
week
Halloween.
7.
So, week 6. Cowing's probably going to be out till what, week 5, 6?
Cowing will probably be back right around when Ayuk could be back.
Yeah, goes back, right? So
Jordan Watkins, I don't know when he'll be back because he's dealing with a high ankle, right?
And Juwan is still on the calf/cash train.
So I know. Okay, so apparently I didn't know this. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are speaking tomorrow, I believe at 2. So the media is probably going to ask about Jennings. So it'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is gonna be interesting for sure. I think because we got rid of we cut Robbie Chosen, we cut Tyreek Owens, which I think they're gonna bring him back to put on the practice squad, right?
Yeah, let him clear waivers.
Yeah, and then do you guys think they re-sign Chosen at all, or not?
I could see it.
Because
the way they were talking about him and the speed, and just a veteran guy, but
and then what else?
He said calf stepping. I like
that. And calf stepping. What do you call it? Yeah, I gotta get the other like who we cut and stuff too.
I can go over that too if you
want to share your screen on that one.
You got your cut list.
Yeah, do you have your cut list? I want to go over the cut list.
I'm hoping I have everyone because I kind of was behind because I was in class when a lot of the cuts are happening. But I'll just go ahead.
I got to we cut the punter too.
We did.
Okay, we know he'll be back once.
He'll be back.
Here, let me.
Hey, cut the punter.
Share the screen. All right, let me know if you can see this.
Here we go. Okay, go ahead, brother. Go over it.
All right, so we got Carter Bradley, Tanner Mordecai, no surprise there. Jeff Wilson Jr., he'll be back on the practice squad most likely. Maybe even a guy like Keyshawn Vaughn. Tariq Owens, we talked about, as long as he clears waivers, hopefully he'll be back. Isaiah Hodgins, Malik Turner, Russell Gage, probably back on the practice squad. I was a little bit surprised about that. Just because I thought he would have made the roster, but I know also he's been dealing with an injury, so maybe once he's back. Robbie Chosen, obviously Andre Dillard was released with an injury settlement.
Yep.
Michael Dunn, Nick Zakel, maybe they bring him on the practice squad.
What's up, Twin?
Jonathan Garvin, what's up, Twin?
What up, Twin?
What it do?
So we're just going over the cut guys. Jalen Allen, Travis Gibson. Now I know a lot of people liked this guy.
Yeah,
I did think he showed some flashes. So I'm not sure if he released or waived. I can't remember, but
it's on the Niners.
So Gibson was released.
Okay, so he doesn't have to clear waivers, and I believe they get 6 veterans. If I'm not.
Yeah, per Matt Barrows, he was released.
Yeah, okay. And then we've got Shaquille Brown, who the Niners seem to like. And then Bruce Hector, Sebastian Valdez. Now that was very shocking because I do not think he's clearing waivers.
A lot of guys. That was the disappointment there. I was pulling for that kid. I really was.
I think a lot of us was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Blanton. I mean, I don't think he's gonna make the roster anyways. Chaz Surratt. And then Jalen Graham and Chris Robinson. I'm watching for Chaz Surratt and Chris Robinson because they don't have to clear waivers. Surratt, both really good special team players, and I kind of had forgotten about that, so it makes sense that they released them because it's like, okay.
Robinson will come back on practice squad most likely.
And maybe because right now they have 5 linebackers, so maybe with one of these moves, if they make multiple moves, if someone other surprising than Cowing gets listed, maybe they bring back one of these guys. Dallas Flowers and Derek Canteen. I know so many people were actually very surprised with Dallas Flowers. I was not.
Yeah, me too.
To me, I thought Luter Jr. looked better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why he stayed on the team.
Fabian Moreau, and then Jalen Mahoney and.
How do you guys feel about Mahoney getting released?
I'm not surprised, but I do like him.
He had a good game against. He had 2 good games. He got a pick against the Raiders, right? And he had a pass breakup against the Chargers as well. I was pulling for him, but hey, they like Jair Brown. I thought Jair Brown would get traded. To tell you the truth,
to be honest, I thought Brown might have gotten traded or even released. To be honest,
yeah,
because I felt like he didn't really perform that well in preseason.
No, and people were picking on him the whole time. Whenever they looked up and they saw Jair Brown back there, it looked like they said, "You know how it is in basketball, self-check."
Okay, so some players, like I said, I was busy, so I didn't get the full list. I know there were some people that I missed out on, but that was Junior Bergens, and then Drake Nugent and Braden Willis. Were other?
Yeah, Jeff Folson is, I believe was it waived or was it released?
No, he was released because he's a veteran. So basically how it works is if you're a veteran, which I think it's after 4 years, I want to say, then basically you're released, so you don't have to go through waivers. And then if you're less than that, you go through waivers, and then if you clear, you get to sign. Forever.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say that he's most likely gonna be brought back and put on the practice squad.
Yeah, I agree. So those were the other few guys that I hadn't updated my list with, and then Kevin Givens and Jacob Robinson were on injured reserve, with Kevin Givens designated for a return.
And then Matos is back on. He's not on the IR.
Oh yeah, so that was really nice to see that Yetur Gross-Matos got active. I think he was actually on the top.
He hasn't really flashed to me very much. Gross-Matos.
I think
he did at the end of the year.
I think he has I think he'll fit so well with this team, but yeah, the problem is just like Ben Barch hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Maybe that's it. Yeah,
I'm about to say that's what happened last year, because he did decent at the end of last year. He started doing some flashing, but he's been crippled with injuries, and that's another thing with our defensive line. Even now, I mean, injuries, and so yeah,
we stay hurt now. You got to get ready for the contingency, because they ain't gonna get hurt. I know Ben Barch, boy. Ben Barch play a game and miss 2. Play a game, miss 2.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Do we want to go over our other positions?
Yeah, you want to go over?
We'll start from the top now, and then just skip the ones we.
Yeah. Okay, so we went over receiver, right?
Yep.
So now we'll go ahead and hit the running backs. So
I mean, quarterbacks were obvious that it was going to be Purdy and Mac Jones. So nobody else proved.
It looks like we're going into the season with 2 quarterbacks again,
2 QBs, and maybe bring one back.
Curtis Rourke might be a guy that they bring up, later.
The Maple Missile is out there.
Just quote unquote, Kyle Shanahan said the ACL guy is back week 6. So
there it is.
Right.
We got players on cripple IR.
Yeah,
AJ said, yeah, man. We are, especially receiver. I see maybe 2 starters they won. I mean, game one and that whole receiver lineup.
Yeah, Ricky and Jennings.
Ricky and Sky. I can say definite, but everybody else is either hurt, suspended,
or
on
young,
a couple list or something. So
and young
suspension.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey,
go ahead.
Now, it was a question about how do you feel like our corners, since they haven't been getting consistent work from anybody who has been a consistent wide receiver. I'm quite curious to see how that will affect them, especially we got a lot of young guys. I know we lost Moody Ward, but before then we had Jimmy Ward and we had veterans that were still hanging around the team. We are extremely young in the DB room and also in the safety as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm just curious because you went a whole offseason as far as training without any real consistent guy against a young DB room. But anyway, that's just my little football eyes.
No, iron sharpened iron, and you can't iron. You can't sharpen your iron on a piece of butter. We didn't have consistent receiver play, and they haven't been really tested overall through the weeks of camp like they've had spots here and there, but that's a valid point. I love Marquise Siegel's his form tackling and his techniques are just really, really good. The kid puts on a clinic. We're gonna have to just believe in Diamador Lenore, and Renato Green started off shaky, but he got it back around from the reports of the content creators that are out at practice. Love what I saw from Chase. Lucas Upton Stout's been banged up, and Daryl Luter Jr. is kind of net-ish, but we're gonna have to see. Mistakes are gonna be made when you're dealing with young guys, man, especially in that secondary. Whenever coverage is blown, it is from communication or them not understanding where I fit in this. Was I supposed to carry? I thought you was in the inside. I thought you were over there. It's going to happen, and you're gonna have to simplify things for these young men and bring them along, spoon feeding them a little bit, because if you throw too much at them, and they got to remember now in cloud coverage, we're going to do this. In sky, we're rolling down and this and that. You just boogering up your computer and they're going to blow something. So it's a learning curve. It's going to happen.
You're on mute, Anshul.
Is he muted?
Yeah, while he's figuring out his audio.
There we go.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
So I know Twin, was saying that he feels a little bit worried, I guess, about the safeties and corners because they're pretty young. But at this point, I think Lenore's like your, vet. Chase Lucas is your vet. Saran Neal's, I guess, your vet too. And then, safety was Jason Pinnock and Richie Grant, I guess, are your, vets.
They're also their first year with
a real DC this time. Yeah. They had a JV DC last year.
Lucas had to deal with Nick Sorensen, right?
Yeah.
So
you should get a medal from there.
I'm hearing some, because I think Stout was back at practice today, right?
I didn't hear anything about practice today.
I did not see anything about practice today.
Yeah,
honestly.
I was all on that.
Maybe yesterday then. Yesterday, right? Yesterday
I think he was there. I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, it was Stout and let me see who was the one guy that they thought would find it. Hold up. Oh, Stout and Jennings did not return to practice yesterday.
Okay.
They didn't.
Got it. Okay. Well, like Twin said, we are pretty young on the defensive side of the ball. We got the DBs and of course our D line, right? So
yeah,
let's go ahead and go through our D line real quick. So we got Bosa, Collins, rookie, right? CJ West,
rookie,
Michael Williams,
rookie.
Gross Matos,
can't stay healthy.
Huff. I'm kind of excited to see Huff in the
Bosa finally has, I feel like, a running mate, across from him that is, good pass rusher. And I think that's perfect because you're also taking off the pressure from Michael Williams, who obviously missed, quite a bit at camp. But that just also gives you the ability to where, okay, Michael Williams can continue to work on his pass rush, but I think the Niners feel like the run defense is gonna translate, and that's what they did in the draft, right? Their goal is stop the run first.
Stop that run first, yeah.
Worry about
be a space eater.
That's what we were struggling.
He's got to work on his pad level, though. I'm sorry, B-Dub. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying, our main concern was our run defense, and that's what we focused on in the draft, right? So,
I was a little surprised about the Evan Anderson because I thought Sebastian Valdez was gonna make it over him, just because I don't think Valdez is gonna, clear waivers personally.
I'm not feeling Robert Beal Jr., man. He's been here 2 or 3 years, and
I agree with you.
I think he's one of those built like Tarzan, play like Jane kind of guys.
Is Robert Beal the Nick Sakel of the defense?
He got one more year.
Is Brett Luter Jr.
One more year, and then we're looking around wondering, how are you still here,
dude? I remember they were hyping him up so much because they're like the GTFO dude.
He's built. Oh my God, look, he runs a 4.5.
We created this whole metric where it's like get the F off.
Okay.
Jen, what are your thoughts about Beal?
I think again his rookie year, him and my other guy, I think it was Willis, one of the two, they don't get enough playing time when they come into the 49ers until year 3, and I think their confidence is either shot or you're going through 2 different defensive coordinators and you had the transition is so hard as is, and I believe a lot of these guys lose confidence in what their skill set was when they first got drafted. And so, like you said, some people have the physique, the look, but when you don't have time on task, and to grow into that position, understand the speed level and how to deal with the National Football, offensive linemen and stuff like that, it's rough out here. So, long story short,
I feel it.
And he could go somewhere else and shine. That happens sometimes. Maybe he just want to fit, and somebody else can take him, put him in a great deal, put him in a good situation. He's got to be a good compliment to somebody next to him, and it would be great. But I'm just saying, for here, it's been a couple years. You've had some promise. You've had some latitude. You've been at practice now. Something should have shown somewhere. I gotta throw in the caveat that we did have Nick Sorensen, who probably doesn't even realize what this guy does. So we'll see. More.
I remember Robert Beal Jr. showing flashes. I think it was the year Trey Lance came in versus the Texans. It's just, man. He kind of reminds me of the whole Kalia Davis situation where it's they've both been showing flashes, and it's just the health. It's always been
Kalia just
issue.
And see, I think the health again is these guys don't get the calories that they need to play the positions where they at far as defensive linemen. It's come on, my boy, you need to be able to really get your body to be developed. They spend too much time on the sideline. And it's a weird transition we just went through. This team went from having one of the more veteran-laden defensive line that we talked about 3 years ago as holding the NFL record for the most defensive linemen to be kept on your 53-man roster, to now we have a bunch of young guys who are either rookies or second to third year players without a lot of time on task, finna put in a position to have to say, hey, man the trenches. I'm looking do we not notice this is going to be very interesting. We want to be honest because of what was once a strength, because the way we held our roster together, with veteran laden guys to now we like you blow on our rookies, they break, and the other guys are made out of paper mache. So
we rebuild it. I mean, it's not officially. They don't officially say we've stripped it down to the studs, but it's a retool. It's a retool, and we got to say in that work. We're trying to build an airplane while we're flying.
Come on.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think they're changing the philosophy a little bit of the defense? Because I mean, they're keeping 11 guys. What's up,
that
Dion?
is directly attributed to one Robert Saleh. Yes, you're going to see drastic changes from last year. He's blitzing off the corner. He's utilizing. Are we going to go 5 down linemen sometimes? We're going to do a little bit of everything. You got a real guy who knows how to do stuff now. You're going to see some changes, and you're going to see.
I mean, we already saw it in preseason.
I've already saw the energy level in these 2 preseason games. It was encouraging, although they were preseason games. It's encouraging to see your defensive guys making plays at the end, closing out games, and that's all you can ask. That's all you got. You got preseason games. Show me what's going on, and the trend is up to me.
We hope.
Yeah.
What up, D?
What up, Dion?
You're on mute.
You're
brother.
muted.
Dion's never muted. Click the button.
No, I was actually trying to do the little thing, stream this to your audience, and I'm like typing.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, brother. We're going over the roster and who got cut and everything too, as well. What are your thoughts on the cuts and who made the team? We'll go ahead and bring up the depth chart.
To me, as far as quarterbacks, this looks like what it was supposed to be any dang way. I mean, we all anticipated this. It's fairly obvious. As far as the running backs, y'all know me. I got an issue.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
There's
Okay,
a problem.
hold on. We got to go full screen for this. Hold up. All right.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Give it
Go
up.
ahead, man. Here, hold on. Wait. Give me a second. Wait, let me figure this out.
What the heck is going on?
Christ, man.
Yeah.
I love it, though. Hey, I love it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, here it goes.
When Nick Sakel tries to block.
So here's the issue. Y'all know what I've said all these years about us drafting running backs.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Everyone on the Big Daddy knows what's happening with your player. Everyone knows when we draft a running back, it doesn't work out. The closest thing we had was Elijah Mitchell, and he couldn't stay healthy to save his life. Any other running back drafted for the San Francisco 49ers in the regime of Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch does not pan out. They are wasted picks. Kyle Shanahan and Brian Robinson themselves let Isaac and Jordan know you'll be on the bench. And last time I checked, didn't we draft Isaac and Jordan?
Yep.
So, while people call me crazy, I have to say, this is a slap in the face to those 2 young cats. You basically told Garindo, you're not good enough, man. We had to go get somebody to replace you. You told Jordan James, you got injured, bro. It is what it is. Hang out on the practice squad. We'll call you if we need you. But you placed draft picks on these 2 young men because you saw something in them. Your scouts told you something about them. And here we are back at square one, wasting picks on guys we're not going to use. We're just going to disappear. Anybody seen Trey Sermon? Anybody know where TDP at?
Who?
But wait.
I know Elijah
all
Mitchell
the owls in the house.
in Kansas City, but I don't know where he at now.
Hey, but to be fair, Jordan technically is hurt right now, okay?
Either way,
So is Isaac Garendo, dude.
situation is
So wait.
though many would like to deny me, and many would like to not agree. I have facts on my side. With the running backs, I will move on, but I am stating we keep wasting picks on guys we ain't gonna use. Why do we need to keep doing this?
The man has historical data.
Hey, it's funny because
he does have that.
Before you got on
the stats, man,
we were talking about defensive linemen who went through the same issue that the running backs are going through right now.
He said, "Oh shit!"
Talk about it.
Like
my
man, he was talking about Robert Beal Jr. He got drafted early, knowing he wasn't going to play, but then got injured. Don't see him no more. Remember Jordan Willis? Like we draft these guys first round, first year. You know they ain't gonna play. Then they get hurt. Then Then Cal don't believe him and trust him no more. Yeah. Then they off the team, and now it's the same thing in the running back room. It's like, oh crap, here we go again. So it's just, man, we got to either start getting these guys to stay healthy in this organization, or we got to commit to playing them. Like, we can't just go back and forth like we playing freaking badminton with this situation anymore.
Yeah, we can't keep throwing away players in this instance. We have to allow those players to develop in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to throw out something. Hey, what's going on, Tommy? Crazy. I love Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Craziest thing about this is when it comes to our quarterback room, we had the worthless Carter Bradley. We had the worthless Tanner Mordecai. They had the little moments in the last game. Everybody was like, ooh, but they had to keep going in and out because both of them were injured. I will say this. If one Curtis Rourke was not injured, he would possibly be quarterback number 2.
The Maple Missile.
Ain't seen what the young man did in college. He balled.
On a torn ACL.
On a whole torn ACL.
That was just amazing.
And now we about to get the surgery to get it fixed. But let me see that list again for the guys that we have.
Yeah, got you.
As far as our players, you know, I got off my soapbox for the running backs. You know, I had to go ahead and get that off because people be trying to lie on me, act like I ain't got no intelligence. No, but I got it.
It has happened.
Tight end, George Kittle, Luke Farrell, Jake Tonges. Seemed proper to me. As long as his name George Kittle is there, I care less who the other 2 dudes are.
And for the first time in a long time, no Ross Dwelly.
Dang,
Ross,
gosh.
Yeah, Ross.
No, not Ross the boss. Not Ross the boss.
Ross the boss.
Gosh, that guy didn't make it, bro.
Let's see. Wide receivers, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Sky Moore, Jacob Cowie, Jordan Watkins. I will say DeMarcus Robinson, of course, because he's suspended 3 games. I will say this did hurt a little bit that Bergen didn't make the squad, but I understand why, because they felt they had a better return man in Sky Moore. That's why Sky Moore is here. He will be a return specialist. I doubt we'll see that dude. We'll see that dude probably doing too much on the field. To me personally, Juwan Jennings, ain't nothing wrong with that man calf. He just waiting, trying to hold out.
Yep, right when he gets that contact. Oh, my calf's fine.
And once the season hits, Juwan gonna be out there because he has to play for money next year. You still have to get out there and prove to the world that you can do what you did last season. You can replicate that, and you can expand on that. You can go from almost having 1,000 yards to over 1,000 yards. You can stay in double-digit touchdowns. Like, you can do all of these things because you have to go get paid elsewhere. I mentally came into this season already thinking in my mind, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and think this is the last year of Juwan. We love him. We're going to miss him. But he's going to go elsewhere and get paid. Why? Because you already saw the greatness in him last year. I don't like when people try to discount what he does on the field. Juwan is a very valuable asset to this team.
Oh, I love him.
When people try to poo-poo him, I'm like, are you out of your mind? You understand how much do you know how many games we would have lost without this dude convert these third downs, helping us out,
really good,
a big body. So Jordan Watkins making the squad, I like it. Jacob Cowan making the squad, I don't know why, because he stay on the injury list all the damn time. So
just ask Armstrong, he knows him.
Yeah, it ain't nothing against you there, media, but your boy don't.
He's
know
gonna
how
be
to
going. By the way, he'll be going on IR tomorrow, and then Thomas Morstead.
Wait,
Jokingly, I said when this roster came out that
Better.
guys, we're not punting this season.
Yeah,
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell?
They done kicked the punt off.
I guess we just go avoid all
Slow down,
four downs.
Slow down
we're
all
going
the
for
time.
wait,
Damn
y'all,
the
tag me in
analytics.
real fast. Tag me in real fast. I got a funny joke. Just throw it in there because we in another position group. Wide receiver, third round draft pick. Wide receiver, third round draft pick. So if Cowan is leaving and we're not being able, like, we're not going to see what he was able to do. I'm trying to jog our memory on another third round wide receiver that we drafted, along with the third round running backs we drafted.
Jalen Hurd.
Oh my God!
Nope.
Dante
No,
Pettis.
it was
that
Danny Gray. Was it Danny
Oh,
Gray?
Danny Gray.
Okay, Danny Gray is okay.
Okay, you all need to let me tell you this. You all need to stop comparing Jacob Cowan to Danny Gray because Jacob Cowan at least was on the damn field and did something unlike that piece of shit, Danny Gray. Okay.
And Danny Gray's whole time here, do you know how many catches he had?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And it was in the preseason.
Come on.
And that was that preseason touchdown catch. Wasn't
that from Trey Lance?
These guys are drafted in the first 3 rounds who don't never see the field.
Go
Or
around
get hurt.
messing around with them dudes, man.
Golly, guys.
Danny Gray.
Hey,
Better than Carter Bryant.
Carter Bradley.
Hey, put that list back up, don't beat us.
No, it's literally the Black Bob Costas. Thank you very much.
Right.
Costas is nice with it. Costas is
So
nice.
we have Demarcus Robinson suspended for 3 games. We have Brandon Ayuk on the pup list. We'll see Brandon Ayuk. Excuse me. I think we'll see Brandon Ayuk probably about week 6 to 8.
Yep.
I don't think we'll see him any sooner. When it comes to offensive linemen, everybody makes total sense.
Wait, Dion, are you surprised about how many offensive linemen we put on the squad and defensive linemen?
Yes, actually I am. 10 offensive linemen and 11 defensive linemen.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, look, Terradone said it best. Robert Saleh is going to be switching some things up, and you ain't going to know who's coming at you. You ain't going to know how many we going to have online. We could have 4, we could have 5. You know what I'm saying? I could blitz, I could not.
Yeah,
I may go zone, I may go man. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to come through and show you me having that time as a head coach helped me evolve as a defensive coordinator as well. I understood things from a broader spectrum. And you got the purveyor of your defense, Gus Bradley, in the building.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about what I was saying earlier, Dion, is it would not surprise me if tomorrow, like, there's maybe more moves than just Jacob Cowan going on, IR, and maybe Austin Pleasance and Matt Hennessy are off the team, and maybe they claim someone or something, but you put those guys on the practice squad.
I don't know if I got Twin and Dion's reaction about Drew Moss actually making the squad as well.
I was confused by that one. He was so in the preseason, so that one kind of threw me for a loop. I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking these players be having naked pictures of the coaches or something to hold over their head because they always wind up getting on the squad.
That's how I felt about Nick Zakelj. And they got some pictures on the man.
It was the safety, Dante Johnson.
Oh, remember him?
9 lives. Dante
never went away.
It was him and like Jordan Matthews would never go away.
They not going anywhere. Just plan on it. Just put them around. They gonna stay here.
Yeah, they gonna hang around. They ain't never going nowhere. They know something we don't know. Like it's insane. It's crazy.
Tommy, you saying some wild stuff.
Tell us about the Drew Moss situation. How you feel about that
one? I like Drew Moss. I was just watching. It's Wisest. They do a good job of really focusing in on offensive linemen and blowing up. What you did and isolating on him, man. He's he's got some skills. The thing is, he's just athletically and physically inept in terms of gift. I wouldn't say athletically. He's got short arms. He's only 300 pounds, and he's short. But if you look at his rise in athleticism, the guy's a marvel. And he's already displaying, man. It's called when you long arm somebody. One arm is longer than two for a defensive lineman. They put that long arm in your chest. He can already counter that and slap that arm down at his second move. And he moves really decently for a young player. I'm thoroughly impressed. He's not going to overwhelm you with 6'8", 320 pounds. That's just not him. He's undersized, but the guy can block, stay low, and keep his feet moving with a wide base. I love it. And what's it called? Double uppercuts. He can get up in there, make it happen. Pause.
All right. Dion, any other ones that stand out to you?
Let's see. Defensive line. Got a couple issues with that too.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing. Alfred Collins, you just look like a big body. That's all you are. You are a big body. I don't see no pass rush move. I don't see no run stop move. I just see a solid individual. The only hope is that you can suck up two defenders at once.
Yes.
I mean, he didn't have training camp too.
Because
injury.
My thing is, like the thing is, CJ West has a lot of talent. CJ West showed that he has that talent, and the dude's smile lights up the room, man. That is a person that has an infectious personality that just makes you happy. Like, that's just who they are. That's what they exude. You ever been around somebody that's bubbly all the damn time? You know what I'm saying? That's what CJ West is. It seems like nothing bothers this cat. He just has a cool day every day, and that works. That's awesome. But for me, Alfred Collins, I need you to do more and do better. As far as Yetur Gross-Matos, we should have cut him a long time ago. I'm getting tired of seeing that name. The man can't get it together. He can't stay healthy. Then when he do get healthy, then his knee go down again. I don't know. That's a waste of time. I'm cool with Sammy O and Bryce Huff. Robert Field Jr., I don't know how and why you made the squad, but you did. Kalia Davis, at least he showed us a little something in preseason. It's the first time he's shown us something in years. Evan Anderson, and Jordan Elliott. I mean, these were kind of guys we expected to make the squad.
Were you surprised Sebastian?
I wasn't.
Valdez didn't
make it. The reason being is because they kind of have, like, the way this preseason is gone for us with all the injuries, we have our guys. So we already knew who these dudes were. Everybody else, it was just like, hey, you're going to audition yourself for other teams throughout the league so you can see if you get a job elsewhere, but you are not.
What's up, Wolf?
What do you mean? Look, this hate, you're going to have to tolerate that. Tell your boy to get healthy and actually stay on the field and really become a true contributor to this defense, and then we won't talk about him. But
he's just doing what you see each and every last one of the other guys do. Get hurt.
Exactly. Dude, he stays getting hurt.
He's like, no.
Do you think a rookie comes in twin and they say, "Hey man, you make your money around here. Go ahead, get that hammy hurting, and they'll give you a check."
Yeah. How many? Like, literally, how long has he been on the team, and how many times have we seen him?
Yetur Gross-Matos. This is his second year.
Yep.
Fuck, seems like it's longer.
Yeah, he's like Tommy on Martin, man.
Yeah, bro, for real, like you ain't got no job.
But that's the sad part.
But you always got money somehow.
Is it just me, or are you guys tired of tight end? Just feeling like it's the same.
Oh, I've been tired of that for 3 years. Whoa, wait a minute.
No, tired of who?
No, I said, are you tired
Some of
of
us
the
never
tight
get
end
tired of
group.
tight ends.
Because I
from
feel like other than
Mississippi.
like Kittle, okay, yes, they got Luke Farrell, but I'm just like, why do we keep keeping the same goddamn guys, man?
Are
Well,
you
they got
talking
rid of
about
Ross the Boss. Finally, Ross the Boss ain't here.
no?
And
Like
that's a
I
step
said,
in the right
yeah.
direction.
No,
Joel
I'm with
is calm,
49ers
man.
media, man. Why
Tonja
can't we get
shouldn't
a
be here either,
contributor
bro.
at tight end? Like, can we get somebody who can spell
Dude, there's
George
plenty
Kittle?
of tight ends that got waived too.
Like, why
or
won't
released
we
today.
just commit to somebody who's decent? I've been wanting us to have that old school Jeremy Shockey and what's the boy name, the blonde boy who played for Chicago?
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen connection. Like,
Olsen, yeah.
like for real, when we go Brock Purdy, how can you help this man? Give him two tight
Give him
ends.
the
They
two
can
tight
go
ends.
flash.
Oh
They can
my
continue
Lord.
to magnify your passing game across the middle with
Mhm.
guys who can go and be a disruptor up the middle on both sides, allowing George Kittle to finally have some flexibility in his formations. Am I just the only one who think about this stuff and just be like, why won't we help him for one of the years while he was still
Yeah.
one of the most talented and gifted athletically tight ends out there? Just
Yeah.
1 year, help the brother out. Anybody.
Yeah, it's like that
No,
COVID
look.
year they signed that one tight end, right? That used to play for Washington. And obviously Kittle had gotten hurt too, but it was like that's the only year it felt like they were trying. Jordan Reed, was it? Like that was the only year it felt like they actually were trying to where it's like, okay, if these guys were healthy, okay, we could run some 2 tight end sets. But like right now, I'm just like, why aren't we trying that again?
Yeah, for me, when it comes down to this, it's a situation of us actually trying to look into ourselves and make the change. Make sure we do things the right way.
Yeah.
We got to figure out why this staff can't keep these people healthy. What are we doing incorrectly?
Man, I had my girl on Coach Desi last night, man, talking about the new dynamic stretching versus the static stretching. I say do both. I can't handle the soft tissue injuries, man.
Yeah.
We just didn't have this.
Yeah, dude, it's always like high ankle sprain,
The high ankle sprain,
hamstrings,
the hamstring,
yeah, the calf.
a torn pec. These are preventable. These are preventable. And another thing I learned: once you tear it, nothing heals but scar tissue, and it is susceptible to get hurt again. And we've had reoccurring injuries happen again and again. And that cowing in itself. That's that's your test study right there. Cowing. He was back, and now he going again, and he gonna be.
I
back
don't think
in
he
6
should have
weeks.
even
Now-
been back. Like I get that he was gone for a while, but I actually don't think he should have even been back yet.
That's your boy, bro.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm just gonna be real. I don't
we
think
still
they
have
should
a
have brought him
conversation with him,
back
bro.
yet.
Ask him why the fuck does he keep getting hurt?
He's small, bro. Too. I feel like that's part of it.
Tell me he needs to work on those calves, bro.
man, get some yoga involved.
Pause.
That should be those bands. I got those bands in my gym, man. That you stretch that calf out
PX
like
bands,
sit
baby.
down. Just
PX
stay
bands.
flexible, man. Don't pull stuff.
Well, then Wolfie,
Please.
keep on drafting, bro.
They didn't try. They missed multiple free agents.
Yeah.
When
They've
the
tried
guy
free
from
agency, but
Cleveland-
they haven't tried drafting enough.
What about Hurst? What was the guy name? He was with Baltimore. He had got hurt. Then he went to New England, I believe. Like we had an opportunity to get him. Dang, there's like 3 guys I thought we had chances to go get, and we just was like, nah, bro.
Some of them turned us down, man. There was that linebacker last year. We
Kendricks.
tried to get. Who was it? He went to
Oh, Eric Hendricks.
Yeah,
Hendricks, and this year it was Mechie. Mechie,
Yeah.
Well, that was a
Philadelphia
trade.
outbid us or whatever they did,
I
or
mean, that was more of
gave
a
him Philly
trade, though. We
cheesesteak
could-
for 10 years or something.
Well, that's just like with
Years.
Yeah,
For
hey,
example,
the
that's like
Phillies are
Amari.
good. I am a sucker for a Philly cheesesteak, man. I love a
Facts.
Philly cheesesteak.
Let me see that list though, because I think we had to get over to the linebackers.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about.
All right, so
brother.
Fred Warner, D. Winters, Nick Martin, Luke Gifford and Tatum Bethune.
Solid.
Okay, first of all, forgive me. Who the hell is Luke Gifford?
He's a special teams guy.
Okay.
That's the Brant Boyer.
All right.
Yeah.
Your special teams guys are gonna be like your obviously Luke Gifford is gonna be Saran Neal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Everybody else is fine. I actually like Tatum Bethune. What I think is underrated about him is that hitting power.
No, I did not know he had that.
Intention. Yeah.
He made Genty back up a little bit. He didn't take him down, but he made him back up a little bit.
Oh boy, he welcomed Aston Gentry to the
he said,
NFL.
He said, this ain't that DB I hit earlier. This one right here, boy, he ain't playing.
Yeah, he come.
Leon, were you surprised that Curtis didn't make it?
No disrespect.
I like Curtis, man. I like Curtis 50 Cent Robinson. He was like our Walter Payton Man of the Year rep, and he was gonna start last year or get in the starting lineup, and he got injured. He's just
say it ain't so.
Yeah. It got hurt.
I get why, because he doesn't
ACL.
have
It was
waivers
ACL
too, so it's like they can have him on the practice squad.
And,
I mean,
I think
they may convert him. You know,
yeah, he's gonna be in the practice squad for sure.
Well, I don't know, dude. Maybe like Cowling once he goes on IR, maybe they fill that sixth spot, or like I was saying, maybe that offensive
brought
line
himself back
changes
to life
a
when he
little
got that pick six too on Saturday.
Dude, that was so nice.
How we feeling about these DBs? We got Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green, Upton Stout, Chase Lucas.
Thank gosh Chase
Neal,
Lucas made it.
And Terrell Luter Jr. This is what I would say about those guys. For me personally, Chase Lucas earned his way onto the squad.
Yes, sir.
That man should be anywhere else but wearing the red and gold. Period. That man.
100%, Dion. I think we're all in agreement.
If we would have let him go, it would have felt like Sam Womack again.
Exactly. Thank you.
He would have definitely been somewhere else for, I don't know, Indianapolis, Green Bay, or somewhere. He's a playmaker.
But the other guy, Terrell Luter Jr., let me give him some props. He looked a lot better this preseason. He's worked on his tackling. He's getting himself back together, and I'm all right with that. You know what I mean? It's the dude we drafted. They seem to have invested in. Up the Stout, we're going to have to see what's going on. We got to see if he's going to really play that nickel spot like that.
I've been hearing
because right now, it's Chase Lucas on that spot.
It's like the the DMX mixtape. I've been hearing things in practice, but I ain't never seen it in the games. But all the content creators say, "Oh man, he's welcome."
He's there. I need to see it on the field.
Stout's got to start. He might be a Pro Bowler. Upton Stout, man. Upton Stout. I'm like, what? Show me.
Yeah, we gotta see it.
Show me the money.
I got Dion. So we were actually talking about this earlier, and Twins kind of worried because of like how young we are in the backfield and everything. We don't have that many veterans, stuff like that.
At this point, all we have to do is just be able to work with what we got. I mean, we got a second-year player, Renardo Green, so the game's going to slow down for him. I think he'll be all right. We already know how Demo is. I don't think he's going to be bad on the outside.
Demo's the vet.
He'll be really good on the outside. I do honestly believe that Chase Lucas can hold down that nickel spot while Upton Stout learns. The reason for that is exactly what Terradone was alluding to. Period, point blank. Show me.
Yeah,
I need to see it. I don't want to hear about it.
You know, that's real nice.
I need to see it. It's put like this. It's just like saying, okay, so this ain't gonna get me killed. Back in the day on MySpace, you know what I'm saying? When you had that
MySpace.
MySpace.
Long time ago.
Anshul too young to hear about that.
If you caught
I've heard stories about that stuff.
Look, if you caught a little something and you decided to meet up and make sure that person gave you a full description, and all right, let me see if that's you. If it's not you, I'm dipping. If it is you, all right. But that's how they gotta do. You gotta show me. I gotta see what's really good. Can't be out of line.
Hey, I use the the universal reference. It's like Friday when the girl told him she looked like Janet Jackson, and she showed up
looking like Freddie Jackson. Mm-hmm.
I can hear a lot of good stuff. Oh, you sound good, girl. Come on over.
Yeah, but it's the thing is like I think we're good when it comes to the DBs. I don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue. I think things are gonna be all right. Time will tell, but I honestly think everything is gonna be cool. So for the safeties, we got Marquise Siegel, Jair Brown, Jason Pinnock, Richie Grant, and Malik Mustafa obviously is on the PUP list. Once Mustafa comes back, one of those guys get cut. Who that is, I don't know.
I think I think they better be looking for people to trade Jair, man.
Oh, snap!
I don't get why. I get that
work.
Jair struggle, dude. I would not trade him, especially the fact that
he's
Mustafa, man. Like, we don't know when he's coming back.
Okay.
Hey, because then also if y'all trade him again, that's another third rounder.
Yep.
Yes,
like, bro, we got
that means
three
who
rounds.
else did we draft after the third round?
Like, that's not Jake Moody's next.
It was him
And Moody's next.
Jake Moody and Cameron dropped 2.
Yeah, but then who was
They were
after?
first-
I can't even remember.
Cameron dropped you.
Oh yeah, speaking of Cameron dropped to, he got released by the Eagles.
Oh my god.
He was trying to make the Eagles.
Who else did we draft for like outside of the third round? I can't even remember now.
They don't play.
No.
That's why hey, y'all,
Nick
for real,
Zakel or something.
So
the Eagles must have said, "Get this guy out of here."
So hey, look, Dion and look. So like he was saying, my question was, we have such a young secondary, and then I'm very big on communication and just having a great like working relationship with somebody where our secondary, there's no one for real that have played meaningful games together at all with one another. And I'm just like, bro, our D-line, like for me, I mean, like we might start off slow because our D-line, they don't get reps together because they are always constantly hurt too as well, and they're young. So you have the veteran who's already going to take off days just because they're vets and they're really good vets. But then our middle and lower tier, we have no chemistry. And so the front end always connects to what? The back end with the secondary. Yeah. Like that's a lot of responsibility coming from two safeties who won't necessarily play one lick or one down with one another. Like this is going to be a very interesting. So I mean, like a slow burn, because to me, I just see so many areas in which we had at least age and maturity on our side. That is so out the window right now.
Oh, yeah. We're going to depend on excitement and energy. This one here. And some mistakes, I was telling Twins, some mistakes are gonna be made, y'all. Just be patient. It's what we got to go through. Somebody's gonna bust coverage, and they're gonna turn around and they're gonna look at it's called "What did I do?" Or I thought that was your man.
You got to put the hands in the air. You got to.
What? Come on, man.
So it'll be, for me personally, I think that the safety position is going to be a little rough. Maybe the DB position just slightly, but only really at the nickel spot, if anything, because I do think Demo and Renardo on the outside are perfectly fine. It's that safety position that does kind of scare me just a bit. The only reason being is because we don't have Malik Mustafa back there, and we're going to basically be trotting out two brand new people. I honestly think they're going to probably start Pinnock and Siegel. I like what Siegel did in the preseason, so I think he earned his way to be able to, be one of the starters for either safety position. But
fundamentally sound guy.
Fundamentally
sound good.
Pinnock is the vet, though. They got to go through that.
Yeah. So they'll give him something like that. But I think honestly, for me personally, I think it's going to take a little bit of time. Like TD said, we're going to have a few,
growing pains up in there.
Some growing pains, what I'm saying? But we're going to be all right. And I mean, to be honest with you, when you take a look at our history, when it comes to Kyle Shanahan, we always start slow anyway. we never come out the gate with a ridiculous record. The only time we did that was that time we went 8-0 or 9-0.
Oh yeah, that was 2019.
2019.
Yeah, when we made it to the Super Bowl.
That was the only time we've ever done
I
that.
booked the hotel after that Monday night game against. I booked a hotel in Miami.
Yep.
That Monday night game against the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
I said, yeah, we.
I will remember.
I will see you in February. Yeah, I knew we had it then.
That was a fun game to go to.
Yeah. So Bronson.
I think Bronson, Pinnock, I think is going to be used for blitzing a lot. So,
guys, thoughts on this?
Get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn
Wait,
ready.
did we ever sign a punter? Because we sat.
We're bringing.
Like I said, Dion, we're not punting this season.
Play a little,
Dion, we're not punting.
The one thing Kyle can do, he'll shuffle that thing around a little bit to. Oh, you're going to clear waivers. We'll get you back. And then we'll cut this guy, and then we'll put him on injury reserve, and then it's injury reserve if he made the roster, and then we'll bring it
real quick.
It all work out. See, it's like
real quick because Anshul Media actually mentioned this earlier. So Morstead's going to come back once they put Cowing on IR.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way TD was talking, you know what I heard? I heard the little X-Files theme song, and I start seeing equations and all kinds of stuff. There was like pi and E equals MC squared and all kinds of crap.
That's how they do it, man. That's the Kyle.
Literally,
to me,
he will bring
me.
You back.
It's so weird though. Sometimes in the NFL, how you have to like do things where it's like.
Yeah.
Why do you have to have the final roster and then you have to like
then
put
because if they put them on IR,
then he's gonna be out for the year.
Use them for the whole year.
Yeah,
so
unless you put the designation on,
then put them on IR. Yeah. It's just. And the NFL gonna figure it out, and they're gonna stop that, and we're gonna have to come up with some other new tricks.
Just like make it the designation, and then
yes.
Who was it? Who's the one that got rid of their kicker today too? And
the Browns.
Was it Browns? Supposedly he's pretty good too. He's pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
the Browns don't need to get rid of.
What position do you guys think the Niners will try to claim tomorrow?
They better a receiver. Right now,
receiver.
You put up that list, man. Right now, healthy. Week 1.
I mean, we like I mentioned earlier at the start.
Marquez Valdez.
Interested in Marquez Valdez scanning. So.
And then come on, Pearsall is going against the other team's number 1. Oh God.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the healthy week 1 wide receiver room. Right now, as constructed, look at that.
I say offensive.
Hold on. Let me bring it up one more time. Let me bring it up.
Bring it up. Look at that list.
All right, here we go.
Who you rolling out? The Jawan Jennings right now has a calf.
You gotta literally roll him out.
Okay, I'm rolling out Ricky Pearsall, Sky Moore, Jordan Watkins,
Watkins got there. Yes, DeMarcus suspended. Brandon ain't gonna be back to Halloween. We gonna run them
just got there 2 days ago.
Run no more.
Bro, we are hurting, bro.
Chosen Anderson.
Jordan Watkins is still a rookie guy, so he gotta still learn what the guys
I don't think anybody's
doing.
hating on Pierce. So what do you mean?
Like,
this is gonna be a rough go.
It ain't Pierce all hate. I just need to see this man can stand up against the test of time. That's all I gotta see.
That's all we can.
We haven't seen him yet. And
at least he's not shot this year. Hey, and the 49ers are the only team that I know of that had 2 shot rookies on the same squad in the same offense.
That's unfortunate.
That is amazing. Our theme song is Many Men.
Yeah, all I gotta say is
Ricky and Robinson at the front of the line.
Yeah,
Ricky and Robinson better be coming out of the tunnel with Many Men song playing.
Definitely.
No. Hold on.
Vest on.
Ricky needs to come out of the tunnel to Cuba Gooding Jr. from Boys in the Hood yelling, Ricky! That would be hilarious. So I do want to have a little sidebar. how long y'all think before old Brokeback Stafford go down? Because I'm telling you, somebody rock his world. That man is done.
Stafford, oh man,
Like, I am so okay. So let me tell you exactly why I brought this up.
Bro, these Rams fans are very confident this year too.
No, I'm watching First Take
For real.
I mean,
and Dan Orlovsky is over there, doing his usual DR of quarterbacks in the league. And he's like, oh no, nothing's wrong. They manage it properly. They're gonna do everything that they need to do, and nothing's wrong with him. I don't understand why everybody's making a big deal. And we're like, and he's like, oh, this is more of this isn't about mobility, or it's just saying a bunch of nonsense. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, sir, you just put your butt on your shoulders and start talking. Why would you waste all that time lying about it? So you understand how vital the back is to your very fit.
When that back go out, boy.
Anything. Your neck, moving your fingers, arms, legs, toes.
Man,
everything. That back is everything.
Even when you sneeze, man, if you hurt, man, your back hurt when you sneeze. That back is real important, bro.
And he's over here making it seem as if it's nothing. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Are you out of your mind? Do you understand that if that man gets hit the wrong way, he is going down? And I'm going to tell you this. If you want to keep Devontae Adams, you will go to Stetson Bennett. You better not never go nowhere, Jimmy G.
Hey.
Oh my God! Yeah.
No. We want to see Jimmy
Are they reunited?
Wait.
No, I want to see
Jimmy
Jimmy G. I want to pick his ass off.
I got a quick question though, Dion.
Yeah.
But a healthy Stafford for 10 games start the season off is a problem.
Very.
He's good.
Like we can see everyone about him and his back,
and he tough as nails. Stafford's good.
They got a great running. They got a better running game this year. I think their wide receivers are going to be good. I think they are a really good team. Like their D line, their D line is one that I wish we like. If we had a D line right now, we'll be in here like, dog, put that D line back up.
Wait, put the other one up.
No,
above it. The other comment above it, B-Dubs.
Stafford about that's real good. First NFL player to retire from a sneeze or a fart.
If that back from Stafford is serious and he gets hurt within the first couple weeks, bro, their season's done. Jimmy G ain't doing shit for them.
Man, look, they gonna trade for somebody. They gonna trade for somebody quarterback though.
Together again.
I think they're gonna rely on Himmy G.
No, they gonna trade for somebody.
Preseason, what happened? Stetson Bennett balled out. He did. Everybody saw that. The Rams would be fools if they went to Jimmy Garoppolo over Stetson Bennett. And you already know what you have in Jimmy Garoppolo. This dude may or
Dion,
may not.
you're telling me you wouldn't want to see Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
I want to see him playing against him. But you're a Ram. Particularly Devontae Adams, you know how he feels.
You guys got to get his name right. You guys got to get his name right. It's Himmy G. Okay.
No. If
Jimmy
I'm calling
generic.
him anything other than Jimmy G, I'm calling him Limmy G.
Or I'm calling him porn star Jimmy, like Stephen A.
Yeah, he had the tag a long time ago. Jimmy likes his he likes the ladies.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Jen, that was a good one. She took me back with that one. She said the church lady.
And who's that? Satan?
That takes me back right there. The church lady. Isn't that special? Bless your heart.
We got Jimmy G out there.
Bless your heart. Yeah, Jimmy, ain't you just a handsome little boy?
Jimmy hands the ball off to Karen Williams and fumbles the football.
Yeah, Adams don't like Jimmy G, man. The Netflix, it's documented film on that one.
Let me know. Let me say this. Emmanuel Sanders was one of the biggest Jimmy G advocates. When he was here, he would tell people, I don't know why they say stuff about Jimmy G. Man, Jimmy's a baller. He's a baller. Like, he would keep saying that. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what do you mean? Are you on the same field with the same dude the Wiz fans have been looking at? Are you
missed you wide open in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, exactly.
You was there, and he couldn't even hit you on that show. Like, what?
On a nice stride too.
So look, when I say I don't want to see Jimmy G, I'm saying that for Devontae Adams' sake. I like Devontae Adams. I think he's a fantastic receiver, and I feel so bad that the man has been in the quarterback carousel of trash. But at the end of the day, if we put Jimmy G on the field, I'm not about to be mad because we're finna go ape shit on him and rip him to shreds. He might not even have time to be able to breathe back there. So I'm good with that.
Good question, though.
I'm saying for the sake of Devontae Adams, for the sake of just keeping anything going during the season, if Matthew Stafford goes down, gotta go Stetson Bennett.
For sure. But hey, quick question, y'all. As we talk about Devontae Adams and Puka and them, right?
Puka Nacua.
Yep.
Pull up our wide receivers again. Hey, hold up.
Don't even go there, man.
We don't even need to pull it up because it's engraved in our mind.
But I'm just saying, y'all, they getting good work over there when you got to go against Puka and Devontae on a daily basis. We out here going against Hollow
Sky
Man,
Moore,
and guys
Ricky
that are
Pearsall,
Chosen.
Jordan Watkins.
We had Chosen. They had a whole bunch of other
Bobby Chosen Anderson.
and people, content creators was like, "Oh, Chosen looking good. Ain't on the team no more."
Practice
like,
squad.
Oh man, this is going to be an interesting year.
We'll see who clears waivers. It'll be okay. We'll get somebody in here.
I hope we do claim someone on waivers. It'd be kind of nice.
Hopefully you do, dude. Like I said, and there's also, I mean, I know Kyle ain't gonna do it, but there's so many offensive linemen too out there right now.
Yeah, there's like offensive linemen, tight ends.
We need a little
McCaffrey,
wide receiver.
We need an a la carte. Like one of each.
Corner. Safety. Punter.
I'll take that one.
We ain't even talk about the kicker. Hey, listen here.
Oh,
they gonna
see Jake Moody. Your boy Jake.
Dude, yeah,
I
was like,
they love Moody, man. Moody ain't going nowhere.
Nobody said kicker.
Hey, did y'all hear Baldy on this morning? Baldy was on the show today, right?
What'd he say?
He say, "Hey, but I'm just saying, I still don't understand why he's here. Do you know last year he attempted 20, 40 plus yard field goals and he only made 10? He say that ain't cutting it. He said, that's not cutting it. He said, 50, why is he here? I'm like, Brian Baldinger, you are talking to the whole Bay Area right now, and they're going crazy.
I actually really like Brian Baldinger.
Baldinger likes the Niners.
No, exactly. I love like listening to him, especially when he does the breakdowns and stuff, because he sounds so real about it, and it's like,
and he like, why is he here, man?
Yeah,
I'm like,
man. But they love some Jake Moody, man. They said Wolfie says Jake Moody hate won't be tolerated, and it won't, because he stays here, brother. He got it.
And I'm gonna need Kyle Shanahan. I'm gonna need you top 5 in the efficiency when it comes to red zone. You're gonna have to make it up.
I think that's why Brian Robinson's gonna help, though.
I was just gonna say that,
especially if they actually use him like in the red zone. That's where we struggled, right?
Because he go in the single back formation on the 10-yard line.
Imagine him and CMC on the field together.
But how often do he put 2 running backs in at the same time?
I think he's going to. I
really hope he does.
It's been far too long, man. Like, dude,
you can't pick up, trade for Brian Robinson and then not use him.
Yeah, and have him on the sideline. Like, come on, man.
Like, he need a minimum of 10 touches a game. I don't care what nobody says.
10 to 12. I agree.
Preserve. Use them dual. If you get the cooking, tell Christian relax. We'll put you in the doggone slot for a little bit, but let him cook. If he get 4 to 7 different runs together, that's fine, man. He can do it. And that will help out the whole confidence of the team and allow Christian to keep them wheels nice and oily, man. You know
it will. It will. But
Here's
tell
my-
them that, man. You got to
Here's
tell
my
them.
thing about it. Is it gonna happen?
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's the key.
We all know Kyle.
That's always the
We all
Is
know
that your
Kyle.
help?
And we all know how he'll run CMC into the ground and further and further and further before he lets anybody else on the field. This goes back to what I said about us drafting running backs. We're wasting kids' times.
Come on.
Why are we doing that to them when they could have went somewhere else and actually been invested in, actually been able to get on the field and do what they needed to do? At
Facts.
the end of the day, we need Kyle to be able to get out of his own head and say, hey, Christian, I'm telling you, this time, this go round, you're going to be spelled every now and then. You're going to have to sit down. I don't care how you feel about it. At the end of the day, ain't nobody
That's how
taking
you
your
win.
money. Ain't nobody doing nothing wrong to you. I'm just making sure that when we need you for that long haul,
God.
if we sneak into the playoffs, if we squeeze our way in some way, shape, or form, get to the plan, this is where I give Kyle Shanahan credit. Man, they never been to nothing less than an NFC championship when he's actually got in. I'll give him that. So that tells me if we sneak into the playoffs, we have a high probability of being able to pull that off again. So at that point, this is where I need you. This is where I'm going to run you into the ground because we ain't got no choice. Now we really need to be able to put you need to put the team on your back to an extent along with Brock and everybody else, but we're going to put a little bit of a heavy load on you. If you get going and you look good, we're going to feed you. You're going to keep eating. But if it look like you're having a little bit, then we're going to just keep mixing it up. We're going to do what we got to do. We're going to do a little play action. We're going to do, a little bit of everything. We'll split you out wide, whatever. But honestly, be able to talk with him and say to him, look, man, I understand your work ethic. I appreciate it. We love it. But you need to be safe. We have to protect you from yourself. That's why Brian is here. Brian and Kyle confirmed in their interview straight up. He is there to be a compliment to CMC.
For sure.
So it is what it is.
Twin, you want to talk about this comment right here? I know you.
I did, man. That's been something. I don't know about you guys. I've been a stickler for. I am a clock head. Like, when I tell you, I'm one of them dudes who, like, meticulously, like, I look at the clock all the time. I'm the type of person. If I'm using the whole 40,
You're a coach. But
then also, I'm understanding time and play and how to get plays called. We are so bad at getting plays called in the huddle and out of the dang on huddle, but we motion more than any freaking team in the world dang near. And so we break the huddle with 6 seconds, and we got to motion at least two guys.
You're done. If you're breaking that huddle at 6, it's got to be 11. You got no less than 11. That huddle has got to be broken.
We need some type of NASCAR package this year. I'm sorry. I need y'all to give Brock more, like, trust Brock more. Allow him to be able to speed the game up from time to time when we do have big plays. Let us not always be so slow. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when we get down to the red zone, that's when it hurts us, to finish the play. We get big plays to get down to the 20, but by the time we slow down and then that field gets tighter, our offensive efficiency sucks. So anyway, keep the doggone defensive team, on their heels, punch that crap in. I think that will help us a lot with the young talent that we do have on both sides and just them gaining confidence to say, okay, then when we are down here, we're money. And I think that's when George Kittle and another person needs to have about double-digit touchdowns passing this year.
Definitely.
I need two guys with double-digit touchdowns. Like, we haven't really had consistent wide receivers to get double-digit touchdowns. We need that with this type of offense. I believe Kyle has to morph into. We got to bring that into this into this team.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right, we're about an hour and 25 in. I think we'll call it right here. Guys, any last words before we head out?
Optimism. We're just gonna monitor the waiver wire, and we'll bring some different folks in. And the shuffle has only begun. There's going to be some shuffling here in the next 24 to 48 hours. You're going to hear about a couple of things here and there.
Rosters are not finished.
And then everybody get healthy, get into practice, and like Twin said, get some bread and butter plays down in the red zone. Make it so that we ain't gonna run but 5 plays at our disposal. And then you flip them and go in the opposite field. Now you got 10 plays. But make them perfection just to get into the end zone. Stop blowing it down in the red zone, please.
Anybody else?
Greg Joseph.
Okay. Before we head out, let me go ahead, guys, and get your channels out there where they can follow you and everything.
Terror Dome, Tuesdays and Thursdays. This Thursday, I'm gonna have special guests. Red Jet Shell is coming on at 10 o'clock. We'll be out there cutting it up and chopping it on the latest and greatest developments with the San Francisco 49ers. That's Terror Dome, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right, media.
What up, everybody? Yeah, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, all that jazz, follow button on all social media platforms. I mean, I'll just be making content whenever I have time, just because I'm back in school. But right now, it's kind of only the first week, so.
I like that Greg Joseph too. I ain't see that.
All right, Twin.
Yeah, man. Right here. Follow your boy on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below if you need to. And then also hit me up on the TikTok machine, Twin Locks. Hit me up on there. Give your boy a follow, comment, share. You know what I mean? And appreciate each and every last one of you guys tonight. It's almost that time, man. We're
back.
Getting there.
Man, I'm just excited, man, for, like y'all said, everybody get healthy. Let's have some fun. And man, football is back, guys. So let's go.
Yep. All right. And last but not least, Dion, where they can find you.
Y'all see it right there, Niner Game Podcast. Just follow me on YouTube. If you're on Twitter or X, it's @SwiftD. Other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? Just stay up, stay faithful, stay blessed. We getting about this joint.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, as well, we got our 5th podcast. We're just hosting the show tonight. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button.
Yes,
we're trying to hit 700. We're at 695 right now, so please hit that like, subscribe button, and follow us on all social media platforms. It's also Forever Faithful Podcast. And until next time, guys, we'll be back to probably preview Week 1 against the Seahawks. Till then, deuces.
Greg Joseph.